What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about trading psychology, technical analysis, as well as fundamental aspect of trading that every traders need to become a consistently profitable trader. So today is the first day of trading week. I will be looking at all the instruments that giving us possible trading opportunity, and in this live session, as soon as there will be any trading opportunity will be arising, we will jump on a trade. So before I begin this very important session, guys and girls, make sure you give a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So I'll be beginning with euro dollar. I see that euro dollar looks like giving us a potential trading opportunity very soon. So looking at the euro dollar, we'll discuss everything. So make sure you use the live chat which one you are trading. I also want to know if you have any question. Definitely I'll be here. I'll try to my best to answer your question from my best knowledge. So we see that euro dollar in the beginning of trading week there is some bullish move, and in London session we have seen as usual some deeper retracement which is needed for another healthy impulse. So euro dollar, as you have seen in my weekly forex forecast, did exactly according to the plan. It started to push up from this important level, creating a bullish candle on the opening of trading weekend. Just now we saw that euro dollar basically has grabbed some liquidity from this level, and with that liquidity grab we see that euro dollar now slowly going up. So where we can see, let's first look at the bigger picture, okay, monthly, daily, and 4 hour, and then we'll jump onto the lower time frame to see how we can find possible trading opportunity. So looking at euro dollar on the monthly, what we see that basically from the monthly perspective, euro dollar previous months has created this red candle. Now there are two interpretations behind this red candle on euro dollar. Okay, so what do you see that this monthly candle on euro dollar, there is a big monthly impulse in this direction on euro dollar. With this monthly impulse we have seen that the price has come back to this level of support, and now this candle is a part of a big long-term downtrend. We can see that there was a double top formation on euro dollar and created this long-term downtrend, followed by, we saw that back-to-back 4 months euro dollar has created this impulse to the upside. Now with that impulse we have seen that basically euro dollar has broken out of this resistance level. Now this is a very important level of resistance that has broken to the upside, violated, and then we saw that euro dollar slowly coming down for a deeper retracement. Now there are two probability here now on euro dollar. Is one is to create an inverted head and shoulder and the price to continue to rise. The other probability on euro dollar is for the price to test this level and then to reject. The way the price action is forming now, what we see that euro dollar is basically forming a bullish price action. Guys, can you hear me properly? Can you let me know in the chat that everyone is hearing me? Check. Just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know. Okay, awesome, thank you very much. So okay, so we see that euro dollar from this level of support there is a bounce. Now if you closely look at, you will see the market from this support created series of higher low along this zone. Now creating a series of higher low, euro dollar slowly pushing high. Okay, So let's look at now lower time frame perspective to see how it is doing. Now from the lower time frame, this is the weekly price action. Now today, once the market opened, there is a gap opening. Now this gap opening on euro dollar is quite significant, because when we see the market opens with such a gap, especially in an uptrend, when the market is pushing high, open with a gap is where we can possibly see a bullish move. Now you can see that this kind of market is in fact a bullish price action. So with that said, with this gap opening, we could potentially see that euro dollar might continue to go up. Now looking at daily, now from the daily perspective, we saw that the price today, once the market opened, there is an initially bullish move, has come back to this level of daily support. Now we see that the price again creating another bullish impulse. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we saw that from this dynamic support zone, where there is this is where the first candle of the day, we saw this candle, and the price from that support creating testing this moving average, testing this support, and we have seen an aggressive move to the upside. Now what I think that euro dollar, you can see that if you closely look at this price action in the past on euro dollar, this is the last week's candle. Okay, on the 4 hour, we saw that multiple times the price grabbed liquidity from this level. Now with that liquidity grab, euro dollar, what I think that it is creating now a bullish price action. So this candle, let still 1 hour 20 minutes to go, but in the meantime we might find this price action coming down, and once the price will come back to this level of support, where there is a huge liquidity grab here. You can see in this 1 hour time frame, euro dollar in fact penetrated this level, this support here, support here, support here, all that has been penetrated, and from that support, okay, we see that euro dollar has a big bounce to the upside. So with that bounce, what we can expect, euro dollar now to continue to rise in this direction. So there is a high probability now for us euro dollar to go up. So what we need in this lower time frame, price to come back to this level of support again. Now once the price will reach that level of support, we can find suitable bullish trading opportunity on euro dollar. So this is what we'll be waiting for, euro dollar to come back to this support on the lower time frame, and then we can expect for a potential bullish trading opportunity. So I will be long on euro dollar as soon as we will find suitable entry. Even on the lower time frame, we saw on the 15 minutes the price created this double bottom, has broken to the upside. Now it is forming a kind of inverted head and shoulder, and we could see that this price basically highly likely will bounce to the upside. So euro dollar is bullish, and also let me know in the chat, guys, which one you are trading. Joke, thank you very much for joining here, sir. There is a doji forming on 4 hour time frame. Which instrument wish? Let me know. Does that mean it's changing its pattern? Which one? Let me know which instrument. Good morning. I'm good, thank you. Mila, I'm good, very good. How are you? GM, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Good morning, Vish, sir. Yes, sir. Bravin, yes, we can hear you. Thank you. Please look at Gbpusd. Hello from Greg in Brisbane. Thank you, Greg, for being here. You're welcome. Loud and clear. Okay, can you look for golf? Yep. Gold, you mean? Yeah. Oh, of course. Darling, yeah, gold, of course. You look at it. Gold, please. Appreciate gold, actually. Okay, so looking at now gold. Okay, what do you see that basically gold, once the market opened, we saw some up and down. So today gold was a little bit of what I can say that manipulative. You can see that multiple times the price initially, twice there was a liquidity grab on gold. Let me give you a full idea what happened. This is the weekly opening. Once we see that the market open, the price initially we have seen has come back down and then has gone up, broken the weekly high, and again rejected. So gold today little bit of what I can say that a bit manipulative. It's because NFP coming up, and this is what happened when there is NFP. The price is always a little bit of manipulative, because they need to gather liquidity. So you see that gold basically has come to this previous resistance, which is turning support here above this weekly resistance. We saw primarily a bounce from this level. Now if I look at the daily, now from the daily, what we have seen so far on gold is that this is the market opening. Initially we have seen has come back down, has gone up again, has come back down. So what I think that this market slowly, we could see some sideways movement, but it's still, whenever the price will drop on gold, we will look for bullish trading opportunity, because still this market is bullish. If you closely look at this, is the daily chart, and gold daily chart is very important. We saw that there is an inverted head and shoulder in this level. Now with that inverted head and shoulder, we have seen gold has broken out of this inverted head and shoulder with this big bullish candle. Now this candle is quite significant. You can see that there is an wickless candle. This is a wickless daily candle. So when you see this kind of wickless daily candle, you can expect strong bullish move, okay, if it is a bullish candle. And we have seen the price basically has crossed the daily 20 EMA initially. Now with that crossover, we have seen the price left at resistance here. This is the neckline of this inverted head and shoulder, which is turning support here exactly at 1847 level, and we saw primarily the price is now rejecting. So looking at 4 hour, so all those time frame is basically confirming for a potential bullish trading opportunity. Now we see that gold, you can see there is an impulse here, okay, this is a big bullish impulse, and then the price consolidated. Okay, so it is basically completing a typical pattern that gold does all the time in all the instrument, not only gold, is when you see that, let's say, a big impulse like this consolidation is basically a continuation pattern. So finally, in most cases, you see this price will break to the upside. But before breaking to the upside, what it does normally, you'll see all the time, is primarily the price consolidate, and then it normally breaks one side, let's say in the top, and then will come back down, break downside, and then will trend in that direction. Okay, so we saw that the price primarily break to the upside, has broken to the upside, okay, grab liquidity, and then has come back, now has broken down as well. So we need to see, in fact, which point is gold taking for a potential continuation of trend, because if that's the case, let's say gold has formed this impulse consolidation, gather liquidity from the top, from the bottom, and if this is the candle that is basically starting of this move, then we could see that the price is respecting this level and then going up. So based on how this candle is closing, we will know exactly how gold is doing. Looking at 1 hour time frame will give us, in fact, good idea of the market. Let's see how it does. What I think that slowly it might turn to bullish market. Okay, so first let's see how it is doing, then we'll jump on a trade. But for me, 1842 level could be a very good area where there is a 20 EMA on the 4 hour. And also you can see that this level is also, this is the trend line here on the daily as well on gold, and I will be happy to buy if it drops a little down. Okay, and then we'll look at see how the price action is doing, and then we can find. But for me, I will only be looking to buy at the moment on gold. Hope you are well. Thank you very much. I'm well, thank you. Hi Nasdaq sir, please. Absolutely. Anisha, hi sir. GJ, please. Absolutely look at it. Mustafa, good evening coach. Kindly ask you. Okay, Mustafa, I'll look at Xrp now. Apology if I miss your request sometime. Okay, I'll look at XRP and then we'll jump on the other instrument. So XRP, looking at monthly, okay, we see that from the monthly XRP showing so far bearish. Okay, now the previous monthly candle narrow doji is a bearish candle. As a result, this month we have seen a drop. Looking at weekly, also there is a liquidity gap followed by a middleman, which is a continuation pattern. So monthly, weekly bearish. Now looking at daily, okay, from the daily we see that XRP after this doji, you can see every day creating series of lower high. The way I see the price action on XRP, what I think that this market highly likely that come back down to this level of support, and there is a very high probability for XRP to drop to this level. Okay, so from the further lower time frame for potential entry, I'll say that we might highly likely the price will go ahead and test this neckline of this support as a resistance, along with this 20 MA is an area of value for potential selling opportunity on XRP USD, and I think that this market will drop to this level. So this one with XRP USD, hopefully that you found value. Let me know if you have any question. Thank you very much. Awesome. Stephen, GBP JPY, yeah, we'll look at all of them now. Okay, so you see that GBP JPY also created, so market, you know, when one instrument manipulates it normally manipulation to everywhere, because all instrument almost correlated. So you see that basically GJ, you know, there was a big impulse to the upside, and then immediately has come back the other direction. So it's a level of false breakout. So when the market does this, you know, this kind of manipulation, is basically they're gathering liquidity for a bigger move. So when the manipulation happen, the only thing that we need to do is just wait for the right opportunity to come so that we can jump on a trade. Now GBP JPY has a false breakout to the upside, so it has with this big bullish candle this false breakout. Now with that false breakout, again you can see the price is retreating back. But I think that this market might still move in a sideways until we see a clear, you know, breakout. If we see a breakout, then we'll be looking for a trade on this one. Mustafa, dollar yen. Okay, so we'll look at dollar yen. Thank you, no problem, Mustafa. So yeah, so GJ, I'll look it, and I'll leave it aside now, because there is a you know, it has broken to the upside and again has come back to the range. Now it might even create a head and shoulder like that, and then could continue to drop. Okay, so we'll see how we can find trading opportunity in other instrument. You know, one important thing that, guys, is that you see that all instrument may not give you all the time same kind of trade. For example, you see that GBP JPY nicely trending, gold nicely trending, maybe euro dollar not trending, or AUD USD is not trending, or you know, maybe dollar yen is not trending. And again you might see that euro dollar is trending, AUD USD is trending, maybe GBP JPY dollar yen is in a range. So that is why it is important to look at all the instrument, and my favorite is always the one that is trending. Either, you know, it doesn't matter what instrument, as long as it has a swap that is in my range. I just, you know, love to trade the market that is trending. Okay guys, we'll look at all of them, euro, AUD, and all of them. So before I progress further, guys, make sure you give a big like. Please everyone give a like, and also check if you subscribed or no. It really helps me to reach more people, and also you are helping the channel, and I know that you are very helpful. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so that everyone can give a like and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your help, and I really appreciate your support to the channel, and I'm always here to give the best value possible. So looking at now on, we'll look at euro dollar back again. Now euro dollar, you can see that it's coming again a little bit down. Okay, let me look at daily again. You know, euro dollar, if I look at the monthly, you see there is a monthly 20 period moving average. 20 EM is in fact a very important level. Now on the monthly 20 EM on euro dollar, we see that the price, I think that this market might test this level, or there are two probabilities now. One probability is, you can see that on the weekly it is still in a lower high, right, from this level. So with that lower high on euro dollar, one probability is to break down, okay, to this, almost to this weekly support or this 20 EMA. Another probability is for the price to go ahead and test this level. Okay, so both probability, there is a possibility. So let's look at lower time frame. Now from the daily, once the market open, we see that this market is still, you know, creating series of higher low, and at the same time there is a long wick on the, you know, just below this daily 20 EMA. So from this lower time frame perspective, okay, Euro USD, is a bit complicated here. Okay, as I mentioned that from the daily there are two probability. Okay, is one to break this resistance and then to go up. The other probability is just to, you know, continue to drop. Now to find a bit clearer idea, or I think that we need to wait for this euro dollar price to, yeah, we need to see how this candle is going to close on euro dollar. Okay, so keep that euro dollar aside. Let me look at other instrument. So let's look at DXY, will really give you, okay, so DXY is the best way now to look at on. So DXY, you can see that when we saw DXY monthly candle closed, we saw the price basically respected this resistance zone, and then we have seen primarily a drop on the monthly. Now this is still almost 26 days remaining from the monthly perspective. So if I look at weekly, okay, here there is, we saw that there is a weekly bearish candle this week. The price open, and then we have seen some part of this weekly week is tested, and then slowly bulls are pushing that price high. Looking at daily, now from the daily perspective on DXY, we see that, let me look at the 4 hour. Okay, so there are, you know, a very important probability is that, so this is, if you look at the weekly forex forecast, it will give us a clear idea. What I think that you can see the market on euro dollar, first of all in the 4 hour there is a double top here. Okay, and with the double top we have seen that euro dollar basically has broken down, consolidated. Now this current, pardon me, it's DXY consolidated, and then we saw that there is a doji has been formed on DXY. Now with that doji formation, what we see that the price basically forming, it tested this 20 EMA zone here. So we see there's a 20 and 10 EMA crossover, and at the same time there is a higher low. So looking back to the daily again, Okay, going back to euro dollar just to identify. You know what, I think that the way it is forming this price action on euro dollar is though it has done multiple times liquidity gap. You can see there is a huge liquidity gap here with this long wick candle, and then there's a big bull candle. There is a another bullish candle rejection. So all those price action, I see that euro dollars bull are not being able to break in this lower time frame. So this is why you see that sometimes a bit complicates always in this kind of things that you need to look at from many angles. So from the weekly we see that this is an important level. Let me draw this. Okay, so euro dollar from local time frame perspective, let's say on the 4 hour, it is still creating here. So far we saw multiple liquidity gap bullish, but from the daily, the weekly, so especially on the weekly, I see that euro dollar couldn't create any new higher high. So there is a probability for euro dollar, okay, to slowly turn back to this weekly 20 EMA zone. This is the support zone here. The reason is, if you closely look at this long wick on the weekly, we see that this is the half of this long wick, okay, and you can see that the price on the weekly, firstly we saw a couple of times liquidity gap here, and with that liquidity gap we saw this week the price created a lower high. Now still in this movement, euro dollar is still creating series of lower high. So if I look at daily, okay, on this instrument, this is where the crucial part is, okay. From my experience, what I think that to be honest, I'm still not being able to understand which way this candle will be going. Leave it there, okay, because we need to see the close of the candle, okay. I'll leave it there. Let's jump into the other instrument, NASDAQ. Okay, we'll look at it. Have a great day, sir. Thank you very much. You're traveling, safe travel, safe. We wish you to come back very soon. Thank you very much and wish you best of luck. Hi coach USD, I'm waiting for a buy, but I don't understand. Yeah, that's euro dollar created a very complex price action. I want from you guys about euro dollar, that. So let me know. I'll leave euro dollar on you today, okay. Let me know in the chat. I want to see how many of you are bullish, how many of you bearish, so that let you analyze today, okay. I want to see how many of you bullish or bearish. So shall we buy gold now? Jamie will look at it. Hello sir, what's your view on GU? Absolutely look at it. Mila, thank you. Nizam, I appreciate you. Thank you Mila for being here. Paper Euro USD, I'm bold, but I think I'm too early. Bull too early. Okay, let me look at high gold. Yeah, Royal Jeremy, hello coach, how are you doing today? I'm very well, thank you for asking. Okay, so let's keep euro dollar aside and I will jump on. So basically you can, what I do is when I am not being able to identify one instrument, then I look at the other instrument and try to figure out, because sometime when, let's say, when you see that dollar is weaker, you see it is weaker in about every instrument. So sometimes, let's say, euro dollar is not giving a clear direction, you might find a direction in the dollar CAD, or you might find a direction in dollar yen. So from dollar yen, what I see now here it is looks like so far bearish, is still not close, at least for short term. What, I think the dollar yen highly likely that will come back to this daily support zone here. Okay, I think euro USD on daily time frame is still bearish. Okay, daily time frame bearish. Basically euro USD will follow whatever signal. Yeah, that's true. Euro USD I'm bullish, but I'm too. Yeah, absolutely, sure, thank you very much. Okay, I see very good response from you guys. Hello sir, today I made loss here. Salman, hello sir, today I made losses because of fear. Sir, can you please overcome me? Out it, but how to overcome, sir? Yes, Salman, I completely realize your situation. This is a big part of trading, is to understand the fear. Even I these days is still I experience that, but I'll tell you what strategy, what tactics I use. See, because it's just the account size. Let's say if you have $1 million account, or maybe 500k account, definitely you'll experience fear. But couple of things I'll tell you first, because trust me, fear is a big part of trading psychology, and it's a killer of our trading account. And I will give you two ways that I look at fear, and how I overcome not only fear in trading, okay, in many aspects of my life. It's very important that one understand how fear works. Okay, let me tell you in a fundamental level what fear is and how you can really combat. Okay, so firstly, what is in fact fear? Let me show you an idea, because if you let somewhere might tell you someone, okay, use a robot or any kind of tool to overcome fear. Yeah, definitely tools always helpful, but fear comes from emotion, right? It's an emotional response that we have. And so let's say there is a pot of water, right? Now this water is cold. Okay, so cold water. Now what does this cold water mean is that the molecule in that cold water, if you go to the quantum level, then the energetic vibration is very low, right? Now if you put heat in it, like according to physics, if you put heat, then what will happen? This cold water started to, the electrons will start to change its orbital and start to vibrate with a higher frequency, right? So this is where the energy, when you give energy on the energetic level, then this water will start to vapor, and this cold water turns into hot water. Exactly, fear is the same thing. It's our energetic response that we have when we look at something, think about something. Let's say you are trading and you saw that your trading account, you start to think that, oh my god, I got a big risk, or even a smaller risk. I have back to back, two losing trade. Then how does in fact we fear impact? Let's say how you look at the trade with fear. Let's say you look at your mobile phone and you saw that your account is $100 drawdown, right? Trade is still on. Do you think that that time we fear? No, we don't fear at that moment. When the account is in drawdown, we don't fear. We say that, okay, the account is in drawdown, let's go down further. We wait, okay? But whenever this price goes up, the trade goes up, goes to, let's say, positive $3, we just close the account, trade. We say that, shit, the money is coming to my account, let's close it. Okay, so that's the fear. So what kind of fear is this? Is the fear of losing what we have so far. It's not that fear of, you see, when the account is in drawdown, let's say -1, we didn't close it. Why? Because you are still not fearing. What you are fearing is not losing money, it's losing what what is coming. So let's say your account is positive $3, and that's why we close the trade very early enough, is because of this reason, because of fear of losing what we have. And on the energetic level, fear is an energetic vibration, and I believe in solving a problem in a very fundamental level, in quantum level. Then how do you do that? See, anything you fear, you need to be in it. That's how you can solve any kind of fear. Because as I earlier mentioned, that when your brain put a response to your energetic body, that there is something threatening, which is your trading account under threat, it's going down or going, you're losing some money, that send a signal to the energetic. We have energy, right? We are almost, if you go to the quantum level, we are energy, and that energy turn into a lower state of vibration. So if you consider a stick, let's say, and it's like this. So this is what I was talking about. If the water is cold, it's fear. If the water is hot, it's courage, or so the other side of the fear is courage. And this is where you will make the best decision in your trading. So water is the same, you are the same. So fear and courage is same. So one spectrum is fear when there is a lower state of vibration. The other spectrum, when there is a higher state of vibration, is the courage. Okay, so when you show, when you change that energetic vibration, fear turns into courage, and you start to make the better and better trading decision. So how do you do that? The only way you can, first of all, you have to accept the fact that you have a fear. Okay, sometimes you might be fearing for fear, start to fear of fear, like you start to say, okay, I'm gonna now fear. So you are fearing the fear. So you need to accept the fact that there is a fear always. It's okay to have a fear, and then create an awareness and put yourself in that situation over and over again. So your brain will realize that it's okay, it's not a threat. Okay, and then you slowly create resilience, and that's how, the only way that I think that you can overcome fear. Now, to reduce that learning curve, you might say, okay, to overcome fear, then I need to blow 10 trading account. No, not at all. What you need to do is you can, try to, the only way that you can, no one else can do it, you have to do it by yourself. So what you can do, you can practice, let's say, take a deep breath when you are sitting, and then when you are trading, you feel fear, take a deep breath. Deep breath is really, really helpful, trust me. The reason is, why deep breath is important? Let me give you a clear idea of how our brain works. Let's say you are, two people arrest you, or let's assume that you are in a room where there is a snake. Okay, there I told you the same thing, a snake, and you are told to sleep on that room. A poisonous snake looking at you, can you sleep? Not at all. I'm 100% sure that whole night you will not be able to sleep. Why? Because if you want to sleep, your brainwave needs to go to the alpha, slowly to the theta, and then the delta, okay, from beta. And when there is a snake, you can't do it, right? You can't relax. But when you, let's say, when there is a snake looking at you, can you breathe slowly like this? You can't breathe slowly. You start to breathe very fast. Okay, when you are running, let's say you are fearful and you start to run, then your breath will be very fast, and your brain read the response of the fear from your breath. So when you're fainting, let's say someone chase you and you run and you fear, so you breathe very fast, you can't relax. Can you be like that someone is chasing you but you still breathing very slowly? No, you can't. So when you breathe slowly and deeply, your brain find a response that, okay, it's a relaxed moment, everything's fine, you are in the beach, drinking a juice, watching, beautiful scenario. So your brain started to get relaxed. That drops the fear automatically. That's create a focus. You start to make the best decision in your trading. That's the only way one can speed up. There are many ways. That's what I found that fastest is to reduce the fear. Okay, so favor answer for me today. Yeah, always good, no problems. Good evening, sir. Absolutely bearish and golfer candle. Absolutely true. Yeah, yes, sir. That snake and alpha signal story. Yeah, awesome. Like button, please. Yeah, thank you very much for your appreciation. That's awesome, sir. Gbpusd bullish. Yeah, thank you. So looking at, we see that euro dollar, some having bullish momentum. Okay, so we see now it is showing that momentum to the upside. Okay, we still have 43 minutes to close for this candle. Okay, so let's look at, okay, so gold also, you can see that it is forming a candle, and this is what we need, a sharp rejection. Then we can say that, okay, the market rejected sharply, we will be able to find trading opportunities. You can see gold also coming to this support, it's now rejecting. So if the gold create this kind of doji, which is also in fact a bullish signal to the upside. Okay, so if I look at overall monthly on gold, what we see that from the monthly perspective, previous months there was a bearish candle which in fact closed above this monthly level of support. Okay, and with that gap opening, the market has a bounce from this level on the gold. Okay, so this bounce basically bullish move on gold. Okay, the reason is there is a very important level of support. The price close above this level, had a bounce, we can expect further move. Looking at weekly, so far so good. You saw that the price has come back down, has tested this support. This is what I exactly expected, the price to test the previous weekly high. Exactly, we saw that tested, and now we see that the market is again pushing high. Looking at daily from the same zone, with aligning with 20 EMA on the daily and pushing high. From the 4-hour, we saw that from that same level the price is forming a doji. Okay, so yeah, this 41 minutes later, this candle is closing. I think that, you know, if the price closes as a doji like that, high probability that gold might follow a channel. There's something. Because when the trend is sharp, normally the price, especially gold, create a very sharp channel. Okay, so this is the support of this channel. So far it formed like that. And we see that there is a support here. Okay, support here. It's forming a support, and this is 4-hour time frame. What I think that if this one is closing like that as a doji, okay, a bullish doji rejection from here, I'll be interested to buy gold. Okay, we'll be opening a buy position on gold. That will be an awesome situation. Okay, let's see what happened. So this is the analysis for gold. If let's see how, still 40 minutes to go to see how it is doing, but in the meantime, if it drops down, we might be able to find a trading opportunity on this one as well. Okay guys, Peter, okay, no problems, thank you very much. Yeah, you know, overcoming fear actually is not only in trading. You know that there is a book called, you know, written by Napoleon Hill, that you know, sometimes it says it's a little bit of controversial book, but you know, I read that book, and to be honest, he discussed clearly about the fear. Fear is not only in trading, is governing every area of our life. Okay, and the major fear, you know, there are many kinds of fear. Fear of losing, fear of, you know, failure. Fear of failure is another big obstacle. One always stays stuck in life. Fear of failure is in fact a big obstacle that, you know, stops us from doing something that you want to do. Even in, you know, the same thing affects in our trading also. I'm thinking guys, looks like gold showing, you know, momentum to the upside. Let me look at. So if I look at, it's too early to go long. Looks like that gold might be, you know, pushing high. So we saw this channel, we found it. Let's see how it does. So what we're discussing about the fear of, you know, fear of failure, fear of embarrassment. So, you know, all those fear is by given, you know, by default with us. So to overcome that, we need to, you know, create an awareness that, you know, what's happening, and the first thing to overcome anything is to accept it. You know, when you accept, you transcend it. Most people resist. When you resist, it persists, and denial is a kind of resistance. So yeah, as a human being, we all have that, and that's okay to have, you know. So this is how it works. So we'll talk more about it. Okay, so what is the best time frame to identify candlestick patterns? Torong, yeah, I'll look at it. Thank you for your good teaching. Thank you very much, Sarah. Absolutely, you're always welcome in this channel. Okay, so what is the best time frame to identify candlestick pattern? The best time frame to identify candlestick pattern is your trading time. So for example, if you are trading, 1 hour, then 1 hour is the best time for you to identify the candlestick pattern. But I found, middle ground is this 4 hour sessions candle. The reason is, in a 4 hour session candles, basically it contains the whole day's volume in it. For example, a candle formed, let's say in Sydney session. Okay, when Sydney session, the first 4 hour candle, it in fact contains all the big boys volume in it, because one session, when the session is going on, the price basically, they place the order in maybe in an hour time, and though it is a 4 hour candle, you might find a big, whole day's volume in it. So I would say that 4 hour and daily could be a very good time frame to look at the candlestick patterns. Hello Vijay, thank you very much. Awesome, thank you very much. So looking at now, let me look at, okay, so we see the dollar yen, as I mentioned that earlier, we see some price action is trying to drop on dollar yen. We see big, yeah, so now looks like, you see that now euro dollar looks like, yeah, it's forming that bullish pattern that we are looking at. We see CAD JPY, euro AUD. I'm just looking at all of them to see. Okay, we see that some bullish move coming on gold, probably. We see an inverted head and shoulder here on the 15 minutes on gold. Let me look at the 5 minutes. Okay, looks like that gold might, create another bullish pattern here. So you see that in the 5 minutes, back to back to buy alert here on gold. Okay, so I think that on gold there is a possibility to come down now, and from that place I think that we might find a bullish trading opportunity. Looks like that gold, preparing for a bullish move. Looks like it's now, you can see that on the lower time frame is testing this level, this previous resistance here, which is turning support with this 20 EMA. Let it start. It's another bullish move. We might be able to go long. We see a very clear price action. See this is the 15-minute charts, and so this is today's high. So you see this is the 15-minute chart. There is an inverted head and shoulder is formed. Okay, and with that inverted head and shoulder, okay, so it's coming down now for so we'll be opening a buy position on gold, keeping a stop loss below this low. Take profit here. Keep in mind everything is only for educational purpose. We'll be taking one-on-one. First let it drop to this level. Now anything can happen in trading. Okay, I'll be sending the same alert to the students as well. I'll explain why I'm opening this position. So we'll keep first TP1 here, and then based on situation we'll close some part of the position, and then we'll run the rest. So first let me open on my side also long entry. Okay, so so gold, let me explain now what's the reason. It could be a winning trade, could be a losing trade. Okay, anything can happen. So make sure guys you open only in demo account. Okay, nothing to be taken seriously, just only little, if your account is bigger, then make sure you use only 0.5% or 0.25% of your account size. If your account is smaller, probably 1%, not more than 1% allowed. And also only in demo account, it's only for educational purpose, to help you to learn trading. So let me tell you now what I have seen on gold. What it is likely to happen is that, as you can see, gold in this is the starting, is a 1 hour candle, the first candle of the day, and we have seen that on the opening gold has come back down to this level, created this move, again has broken the structure. So basically you see this level at 1851 is crucial, important structure. It's a level where there is a lot of demand from this buyer from this level, and we have seen there is a big move happen on the lower time frame. Big move, I mean, not from the higher time frame perspective. This move happened. Now with that move, what we have seen, that basically gold created this high and then has come back to this level. When it has come back to this level, we have seen that basically gold has broken this level here. Now if I look at 15 minutes or 5 minutes, 5 minutes time frame, we see that this market, after creating this overextended, it's now coming down. Now anything can happen at any point. It could continue to drop, to create a new lower low, but there is a probability, as you can see, that the market already has broken to the upside, has broken to the downside. Multiple times it tested this level. Now because it grabbed liquidity from here, it's a long-term bull market, there is a probability for gold to continue to rise. So trading, as I mentioned earlier, that it's all about probability, is not about not always about the risk to reward, but about the probability. So from the probability perspective, we are a bit higher probability in this one to go up. Now at the same time, it could go down, because there is already once dodgy, the price grab liquidity from here, and there is still a probability for this price to drop, but at the same time high probability that it will go up. So this is the reason we have opened the trade. Now on the 1 hour chart, we see that this market on a trend line, okay, this is the support here, support here, support here, support here, and from this support we can expect gold to continue to rise. Now guys, as I mentioned that earlier, always keep in mind, must manage your risk when you are trading. I called for the trade doesn't mean that it will be winner, it could be loser, and make sure that you open on your demo account and also manage your risk. Okay, it's very important. So with that said, let's see how it goes. We'll see over the progression of this session. Okay, so So from the 30 minutes we have seen a dodgy, a little bit of issue here. Okay, so we need to look at, we'll observe this 5 minutes to see. Okay, okay, so bullish move coming up. Okay, so let it move. Okay, we'll be observing. In the meantime, let me look at the chat, guys. Coach, are you thinking into fundamental analysis sometimes, or you base trades only technical charts? I'm asking because we should bear in mind the Fed is going to. Yes, absolutely, Mustafa. We do consider fundamental, but not from from the data interpretation, from the pattern perspective. So let me tell you what it is that we do in our academy. We do have a specific strategy around this. So if I look at, if I show you Forex factory, in fact, all the big traders trade in this way. Okay, what I'm saying is in that way. So if you look at this, for example, tomorrow there is a AUD news coming up, right? 2:30 p.m. and that AUD news basically will make the gold and AUD USD very volatile. Keep in mind. Okay, we see that. Let me look at AUD USD. Looks like that AUD USD also getting a little bit of crazy on this. We need to keep that chart on, because in what situation we need to close, we don't know yet. Okay, looks like so from the 5 minutes so far, need to see a strong. So we see already the price came to this level of support. We need a rejection from here, otherwise we don't see rejection from to the upside. Okay, there is a risk for dropping. Now, I had a question a couple of minutes ago from you. One of you asked, Turung maybe asked that what time frame you should look at for candlestick pattern. So let's say now we are looking at 5 minutes. Then on the 5 minutes, you need to look at the candlestick pattern, because this candlestick pattern can form in any time, okay, based on where you are trading, what time frame you are trading. So basically it is the same thing, just in maybe in 5 minutes you might see a head and shoulder. In 4 hours maybe you see one candle, maybe a bullish candle like that. Okay, so now this candle is crucial, this 5 minutes one, because now we'll see what if it is respecting this support. This is how normally live market is very important to observe, to see each of the candle how the buyers and sellers are doing. Let's say if we see that stronger red candles, very narrower green candles, sign that the bears are very stronger and then might get out of the trade. To see the buyers coming in. What I think that I'm still bullish. Okay, we see now spike coming up, so which is needed for this movement. Leave it like that. Is still still bullish here. So we see that euro dollar. So if in the way it is doing, let's say euro dollar GBP USD is bullish, so gold should be bullish in that case. Okay, to keep it like that. Many in the chat, guys, which one you are trading. Yeah, so I was responding to that. So fundamental, we look at from the pattern perspective. So as I mentioned, let's say there is a UD news is coming up, there is a pattern in price that we can identify how this fundamental will play the role in this price action. So this is what we call the news and price action trading strategy, only available exclusively with Forex Trading Wizard Academy, that we created after long observation how the news and price action combine together. So if you want to learn that strategy, because in this short video I may not be able to explain everything, there is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to become an independent, professional, profitable trader, and you'll also be learning this strategy that I am trading now, gold, available, clearly explained. So link in the description. Also there is a link at the top of the chat. Not only this, you will be able to access this trading tool that we have, that we use all the indicators. This is basically our TF, or trend following strategy. Last time also you have seen that we use this one for finding some trade alerts, so you can use it in your free trading view platform to find buy and sell alert according to the rules of the strategies. So the reason I don't give access to that indicator without learning strategy, because first you need to know the rules of the strategies to use the indicator, otherwise it's not safe for you. Okay, very good. Question 2 wrong. When do you know buyers are exhausted? So from the candlestick pattern. Okay, so let's say when you see there is a strong movement, okay, the candles body are very healthy, okay, like this, very small or weak, that's the strong momentum, like this, let's say. And there's another one like this, okay, and then another one like this, and then probably you see one like this. So there is that the buyers basically exhausted in the market. So basically sellers start to sell, anytime you could see some rejection. So this is where you can find, there are many other ways it can be explained. I'll create a separate video on this one, how to read exhaustion candles, okay, so that you can understand it. So you see that basically gold is now pushing high, and we saw long week candle back to back 2. I'm expecting to go up to give us some profit on this one. Let's see what we'll do. So it should be bull for DXY and bearish for next month. So still we are, if gold is going up, then probably DXY is bearish. So we'll look at it. Question, why don't you take it? Okay, Mustafa, very good question. Why don't I take the volume into account? I do take volume into account, so sometimes it becomes a bit messy for me in the chart to keep it. But the reason I don't take volume into consideration, I try to reduce the confluence of my decision making. So what happened is that over long experience, based on the timing and the candlestick pattern, I understand which candle is in fact is very important candle. That's how I use. You can use volume. Volume is a very, very effective tool to find out which candle having highest volume. So I normally use liquidity grab, which doesn't require me to look at the volume, because when the price grab liquidity for an important level, I know that this is going to happen, and I use that part of trading. So you can use volume, that's completely fine. And the crude oil sell buy, we'll look at crude oil. So in the meantime, guys and girls, I put a link in the chat about our brokerage. Like our brokerage means like partnered with Eva Trade, so they are a regulated broker. You can find a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. They are regulated everywhere, so if you are looking for regulated broker, you can use them, and using our link you can have 40% welcome bonus on your first deposit, so your capital will be in a safe hand. You can use that link in the chat and as well as in the description area. So you saw that in this 5 minutes time frame there is a possible head and shoulder. Okay, so now it is crucial to see if gold is respecting this head and shoulder. I think that we might still see bullish move. Yeah, buy call on gold. Yeah, absolutely. $200 account, any time frame you can use TQE. Smaller account is better. You can use 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or even 4 hour. See, account sizes doesn't matter. Even if you are trading, let's say, in a smaller account, but if you know how to trade even in a smaller account, how to do the proper risk management, there is always opportunity there, right? Isn't it? There is always opportunity to find investors, to find people who will be funding you. Okay? So I think account size doesn't matter. The most important part is your skill set that you are learning. How you can manage the risk is the key points that I believe. Tell us more stories. Yeah, absolutely. Favor, we'll talk more about trading psychology. It's very important. Okay, no problems. Yeah, risk reward. Basically, what we will do is we will be closing some part. We'll keep some part. We can expect this price to. Let me put 2 entries. So this one we can hold the trade for bigger TP. Okay. It is moving like this, so you can, this is what I mentioned when I started. So once we open, first let it go this way. Once it will move to the profit zone, we will move the stop loss here, and then you can take 50% of your position. Rest of the rest of the 50% you can keep running for a bigger profit target. Okay, this is what is best way to do that. But in terms of trading, one thing very important is that um, more of is probability than risk to reward. I risk to reward is very good concept, as when you are experienced trader. In fact, to become consistently long-term profitable trader, risk reward is essential. The bigger risk reward, the quicker, the faster you can become a profitable trader, no doubt about it. The problem is that for the beginner, for retail trader, a risk reward sometime could be detrimental. Trust me. I'm telling you the truth that no one will tell you, because there are those who will make money when you lose money. But for me, when you make money, then you say that Forex Trading Wizard Academy is better, because my goal is to give you the education, so your profitability always helps me. So that's why I'm telling you is that there are risk reward let's say 5-1 reward to risk, right? You take a trade, 5 times profit, 1 time loss. If you keep trading with one strategy, definitely profitable over the long term. And I do have trading accounts that I do have multiple trading accounts. As I told you that the this kind of risk reward is very good for a higher capital. Okay, 100k 200k account is very good when with a bigger risk reward with a smaller risk per trade. But this is sometimes detrimental for beginner or intermediate trader. The reason is, let me look at what happened gold here. We saw the narrow doji has formed, okay, which is bearish on the 5 minutes. Leave it like that. Let's see. So the reason is, you can ask yourself, see how many times you hold a trade full profit up to 5 times. I have seen in my own experience, I'm sure that I did it over and over again every day. When I started trading, I promised myself I'm gonna hold this trade for 10 times 5 times just to close it less than 1 time. I'm sure that everyone have this experience, promising to hold a trade for 5 times, closing it for 1 time or less. And it's okay, we are human, we do that, okay? But we need to learn from it, and we need to understand how we can grow as a trader. Now what will happen is that if you, let's say, a big risk to reward, and then you start to lose a lot of trades, because if you hold it, let's say you hold a 5 times profit target, the price reached 3 times profit, let's say your risk is $10 as an example, or $100 or $1,000, doesn't matter, $10 as an risk, and your profit target is $50, the price reached $40, you didn't close, and then has come back to hit your stop loss or at least a break-even trade. And then you start to think, oh shit, why didn't I close $40? Now all gone. And next trade you might be closing in $5 profit, because you fear now that this is where the fear comes. You start to fear, okay, last time I lost all that I could gain, this time I can't make it happen. I have to make the profit right now. I'm gonna close this trade. So this is what happened when you, in the beginning, you try to hold. But everyone has a different personality. If you are able to hold a trade for bigger risk to reward consistently, amazing, you can be fastly profitable. Then what's the solution? There are 2 ways in the beginning, just to stay profitable, not a big profit, to stay profitable. High probability trade is better, and you still can be very profitable using high probability trade setup. Same thing, let's say this trade, the one that we have called, what's the difference between risk to reward and what you call, if we just move the stop loss here, see, it becomes 2.6 risk to reward ratio trade, same place we have opened, just moving the stop loss here. Okay, now what's the difference than moving stop loss here is that if this trade come back to this way, if it comes here, we are out of the trade. But it could happen that this trade has come here, even to this level, exactly create equal high, equal low, and then went to the hit the TP target, right? So the probability is getting higher, okay, by this way. Risk to reward is compensated by probability. Let's say if you keep stop loss here, and then you are stopped out, and then you have opened another position, and you got profit. So basically you gave the, in second case, when you have a bigger risk to reward, you are stopped out, you give the money to the market, and you took it back again with bigger risk to reward. With a high probability, your trade is still running, you are in drawdown, but you are not giving that money back to the market, you are in a higher probability side. Same thing. Hopefully that you understood. Let me know in the chat if you still not understand. Okay, we see that on gold on the 5 minutes some dropping after a head and shoulder, meaning not yet head and shoulder. Let me look at, can we see a candle close? AUD USD is bearish, or at least will be in a sideway. Euro dollar bullish, Gbpusd. Let me look at all the candles that closed so far, guys and girls. Okay, looks like the US oil slowly trying to create bullish market, still not yet. US30 also slowly creating a bull market. So from that perspective, we see that gold is now, okay, we are expecting some bullish move on gold, which is so far. Okay, we see that the market is okay. So we see still it is creating a series of higher low, which is still probability for going up. And we see, and this is 15 minutes, we see an inverted head and shoulder so far has been created. Samuel, amazing. Be camping. I also love camping. Very good. How can I access your Telegram channel? What's all like? Stephen Zipper. You can go to the live chat on the website. There is a link in the description area. Stephen Zip for all the information. Use the live chat to ask the agent. And she will provide you Isa. She's very helpful. You can go to her. She will provide you all the information that you need. So we see some gold going in profit now that we have opened. So we'll keep running. So Stephen's here. You can go to the live chat and ask the agent, can you suggest something on Gbpusd website? It's actually moving like gold. Yeah, so Gbpusd basically the other way around. So it's sometime mirror gold. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, guys. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of content that we release every day in this channel that will help you in your trading, and also press that bell notification so that you don't miss out. Which one? The limit. Thank you, David. Amazing. Yeah, sure. What do you think about Euro USD? Absolutely. Do you know what indicator in trading view shows footprint? See, order flow. We are creating some of them. Okay, so gold price is now moving high. Okay, which is going in the direction, guys. Okay, last gold trade that we called in this live session also was winner. Same strategy that we are using. Okay, you know, if you want to learn that strategy to trade gold, last one you remember that during the news it was a big hit. Now this one also I'm expecting anything can happen. Trading is all about probability. It could go wrong, that's fine. Most of the time we are winner. That's what we need as a trader. So you know, if you want to learn that strategy also, there is available link in the description. I will invite you to join our lifetime access plan where you will be learning the strategies, trading with us, and also you know have access to all the trading tools that we have. Thank you, Kevin. Amazing. Do you know what indicator? Okay, thanks God, somehow you helped me to find this channel. Manjul, thank you very much. Thanks for, yeah, you know, there is always some people say that Manjula, some people say law of attraction or whatever. Somehow we are connected, you know. This is why you came here. There is always a reason for everything, you know, that you know, in fact there is no separation, is an illusion. We all are connected. We know what is right for us. So what is right for you, you know. That's why you came to this channel, and it's proven according to science, you know. Let's say if you look at like this, we think that we are separated. This is a human, okay, and we look outside, we think that we are separated from something else. But if you look at the energetic level, if you go to the quantum level, okay, go to the quantum level in energy, we actually, you know, connected by invisible energetic fabric, and that's what some people call the vibration. Okay, so vibratory energetic field, we are connected. You know, if you go to the science, you'll see the dark matter, dark energy. They are like if we are in fact broken down our energy, our body, we, you know, go to the quantum level, then we will not find any separation. In fact, you can't see any solid things in quantum level, and that is a big liberation, isn't it? There is no separation. In fact, from the brain perspective also, you can see that the experience, the emotion that we experience is cannot be separated. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are standing here and you saw that someone got hurt outside of you. Okay, how do you feel? You feel sad, right? So that feeling is energy, it's emotion. So when that person got hurt, okay, that person feeling that sad emotion, you know, and once you look at that, you are vibrating in the same emotion that that person who is got hurt. So what happened is that when you look at your brain, cannot understand difference between you got hurt or someone else got hurt, you see. So because of that, when you look at outside, whatever you see, your brain literally think that it's you. And that is why there is no, because in the vibratory field there is everything is one. And that's why, you know, we find the right thing in the right time, right place always. Okay, now this one, little bit of complexity here. It failed to create a higher high, but it's still bullish. Okay, so there's a middleman here, so it's still bullish. Okay, let's see what happened. Expecting it to break to the upside, probably will come to this 20 mm, or without break coming to the 20 mm might be bullish. Okay, so yeah, so it's important that, you know, as a human we realize it, that will really help us to overcome, you know, many struggle in life and become courageous. That is where you overcome fear, because courage is needed in every area of our life to improve the life. Okay, so let's look at some other instrument. Thanks coach for the trade. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what happened. You're a really amazing teacher. Thank you, Eva. You are also amazing. Thanks for your appreciation. Okay, let me quickly look at other instrument, how they are doing. Okay, US oil, you can see that from this previous, you know, resistance turn support, slowly trying to be bullish. Now this market, you can see that on the daily there is a big daily impulse, and I think that US oil trying to be bullish. Gbpusd. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, GJ looks like that, trying to turn down, but you know, Gbpusd, it's coming down, but I think that any point we might see a reversal, because Gbpusd long-term bullish, so I think that it will come back down, breaking this low, and then will revert back again. So for the time being, I don't see any significant trading on Gbpusd. We see some bearish move coming, but you can see that there is a support here. It's a very important level of support. And that support turn, you know, resistance turn support, the price grab liquidity from the top. What I think that it might grab liquidity from the bottom, and then we could see that this price is just pushing high. Okay, going back to gold again, let's see. Okay, we see some candle coming, bullish candle. Looks like that could see some attempt from the buyers to break this high. It looks like an inverted cup and handle pattern. So very interesting, isn't it? So normally cup and handle pattern like this, cup handle. Now you see an mirrored cup and handle pattern. So if you have to hold it left hand instead of right hand, so you see that. So I'm expecting it to go to this level here. As you have seen, we have drawn this channel, and in fact from that level we have seen this market now trying to push up. Okay, all right guys, in the meantime, anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can use a ever trade link in the description. Using our link, you will be entitled to 40% welcome bonus based on your location if your country is eligible. Using our link in the description, use the code so that you are eligible for that. So Okay, so we see so far, yeah, so far it's so far so good. We see there is a, this is 5-minute chart. There is a liquidity gap, double bottom. Now the price is breaking to the upside from this double bottom. So from here we can expect a spike to the upside to the profit target. Hopefully we'll get there. Right guys, we are in profit now, and this candle break. Okay guys, so with that said, let me, yeah, we see some movement coming, which is good for us. Now this is a resistance zone here. It's approaching resistance. Okay, so we'll keep running. Okay, and let me look at in the meantime what other trade that we have. So euro dollar also have given a strong bullish engulfer with this 20 EMA. US oil trying to be bullish. Okay, NASDAQ also, we see that a bullish candle coming on NASDAQ. On US30 also looks like that it is forming a bullish doji. Okay, and yeah, so gold, basically this doji, you know, when we started analysis, this is what I mentioned, that normally the price, when it's an impulse consolidation, the price normally break the, you know, break the high, grab liquidity, has broken the low, grab liquidity. Now we should see a trend in this direction. Okay, so we should see anything can happen. Let's see, hopefully that will get there. Now the way we'll be managing the trade is, because I'm, you know, if I'm not in this live session, if we still keep the trade running, you can use the link in the description for free Telegram channel. Join the free Telegram channel. Any update about this trade, if I'm not on live, if you still need to run, I will post on the free Telegram channel. Hopefully that before that we should go to the TP target. Let's see, it's moving up, which is good for us. How many of you running the trade? Let me know in the chat so I know how many of you really in this trade. Okay, we see that so break of this resistance is good for us. Adam, no problems at all. No need to be sorry. That's a good question. Is there an inverted head and shoulder 5-minute chart on AUD USD? Yeah, absolutely. I'll look at it. AUD USD inverted 5 minutes. Yeah, that's a good catch, Adam. Yeah, that's an inverted head and shoulder, and that's why we see that on gold also. We see this is the head, this is the left shoulder, and this is the right shoulder, and also there is one here. So basically they are, you know, like you can identify one here, left shoulder, right shoulder, head. And also if you consider this on a whole head, left shoulder, right shoulder, and that's why we see some movement coming in the market on AUD USD. Good job. Okay, so 53 on gold. Okay, thank you. I took the trade. Awesome. Join the Telegram. So Vijay, link in the description. I'll give you the free Telegram channel link now. 1 second. Also, you will find a link in the description for the free Telegram channel where you will find all the updates and everything, all the educational content. Okay, so we see that we are pushing high. It has broken the resistance level. It's a good for us. I'll tell you at some point we might move the our we might be able to secure some profit and move the stop loss at entry before going to the TP target. Thank you very much. Awesome. We saw gap opening, which is good on the 5 minutes. So we might see in fact bullish move. The long wick, this 5 minutes candle, you can see this is also a bullish candle. There's a long wick at the bottom and also long wick at the top. Let's say just we need some movement to the upside. Now it is testing this previous resistance here. Resistance here is a support. Okay, so from the 1 hour, so I have a question from you, Gbpusd. Some of you ask Gbpusd. Keep the gold trade running. Gbpusd for me looks to me bullish. This is a long-term bull market. This is the daily chart which is forming a bullish engulfer with a liquidity gap. So Gbpusd to me is bullish, and I think that it is 4-hour time frame. We could see on this 20 EMA, I think that there could be a bullish move on this one. Yeah, Gbpusd is bullish on the daily. I see on the 4-hour we saw already a bullish candle has formed, followed by this one also coming down here. But I think that it will grab liquidity from here, and then we could see that this market is moving up. Okay, yeah, so from the bigger perspective it is bullish. Now going back to gold to see okay, so what we saw, this is 5 minutes, you can see the price has formed a double bottom. Okay, has broken to the upside from this double bottom, broken up. Okay, now we could see a little bit of down to test the neckline of this previous resistance here. Okay, neckline of this previous resistance here as a support, even along with this 20 EMA. Then we could see that this market is going up without testing, or with testing we could see some bullish move. Okay, so far the structure is bullish, unless you're unlucky, but looks like that it's gonna be bullish. Okay guys, so yep, let's see how it goes. There's one thing is that now the price has broken the doji is high on the 4-hour. Okay, we see the movement is coming. Okay, so this current candle on the 5 minutes, we see that this one just crossed this low of this doji and showing a strong bullish momentum, means that we could see some movement in this market now. Okay, so we see that the market slowly trying to create a bullish move. That's good for us. So now the price is testing this previous resistance zone as a support. Okay. Okay, this is what I mentioned. You see the price now testing this previous neckline. So if we did not enter the previous one, this could be another entry point. Now let's say if I didn't enter the trade previous one, or I didn't see, then I would enter here now. Okay, because this is where there is a reversal. The price grab liquidity has broken out, now testing this previous resistance as a support. Now once it will create a long wick candle, we will be going long from here. Stop loss below this low, TP target above this high. That's how we'll be doing. So yeah, that's how the trading is. Hopefully that you are getting now day by day understood, and we'll keep running this trade. And due to the time constraint, I need to end the live session, and I'm sincerely believe that you can see it's now pushing high, and we'll keep running this trade until the TP target hit. I will also keep running. And if you want to have any update on this, make sure guys and girls you join the free Telegram channel, link in the description, and also manage your risk all the time. Anything can happen in any time in trading. Yeah, so you see that bullish move is coming. Yeah, so this one also looks like a bullish candle. You can see there is a strong rejection. So on the retest of this previous resistance as support, we see that bullish momentum on gold. Okay, guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. I see only few likes. I need more likes. Everyone please like the stream so that it shows to more people. It really helps. So we will keep running the trade. Let's see what happened. You see some And with that said, thank you very much. I'll see you very soon in my next tomorrow. They will be coming live twice, and as you can see, it's pushing high. Hopefully that we will be running, we will be hitting the TP target very soon. And I'll be coming live twice again tomorrow. And also make sure that you press that bell button so that you don't miss out any of the content. Check out the website link in the description if you want to join us to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. With that said, I'm gonna end this session with a okay, let's keep a little bit of patience. I want to stay a little bit. I want to see how it is pushing high. It's good job that the price is moving to the upside. Yeah, absolutely, Pito. We do trade. Yeah, we do trade WTI, we do gold, we do everything, all the indices, gold, everything we trade. Thank you very much, guys and girls. It was really awesome to have good time with you. We see we'll keep running the trade, and I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, I have 2 minutes to look at. If there is any question, let me know in the chat. And we see that gold going up. And also, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading gold, and also you'll have this, you see this buy sell indicator. This is our TF strategy. You can see the back-to-back to buy from here, and this is where we found the trade. So if you want to access this indicator in your TradingView platform for free, even if you have a free version of TradingView, you can use that. Just you need to learn the strategy. You can join our lifetime access plan. You can access it from your student dashboard. Yeah, absolutely, Pranab. Sure, I'm here because of that. This is my goal, is to help trader. Let's see what happened. Thank you. I'll see you soon.